Hi, I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com. In this video I'll explain my favorite warm-up routine, and I'll also say why I'm playing this on acoustic guitar. And I'm not talking about scales practicing, although they are pretty good to warm up with. I'm talking about using all of the fingers simultaneously, because when we practice with scales or warm-up routine, we are practicing with one finger at a time. And it's much better to have all the fingers work together simultaneously. It's much more difficult. And of course, I'm talking about chords, warming up with chords. And I'll show you one example of what I'm playing when I'm warming up. And I'll show you a concrete example of this, what you can be practicing for yourself in a minute. But basically what I'm doing here is I'm just throwing a bunch of cool sounding chords together, and I'm practicing this not only while those fingers are being played simultaneously, and we are getting a lot of work from these fingers here, but I'm also warming up my right hand at the same time. And one possibility is to warm up the right hand to pick everything with or pick, but another possibility is what I used just the other minute, and I played here with the fingers that we aren't really using during normal playing with the pick. And if you notice, it's called hybrid picking, because if you don't warm up these fingers, it's going to be really hard to get accurate hybrid picking and or playing while we're then practicing other stuff during the remainder of our session. So for instance, I'll show you a really good example that you can practice. I'm going to explain the chords here that we're going to play. It's an A minor 7 chord where we're going to start with, and I'm going to explain the fingerings of this chord in just a minute. But the second chord we're going to play is the G sharp 13 chord, and the fingerings of these chords are as following. We have the middle finger here for the A minor 7 chord on the low E string, 5th fret, and then we form a little bar with our ring finger on the D, G and B strings. So this is the A minor 7 chord fingering. And then we have the G sharp 13 chord, and this is being played as following. We have the index finger on the low E string, 4th fret. Then we have the middle finger at the D string, 4th fret. The ring finger on the G string, 5th fret. And then the pinky finger on the B string, 6th fret. So these are both chords that are being used a lot in blues and jazz playing essentially, but in other styles as well. So we're going to focus on these switches to get those fingers, the left hand fingers, warmed up. And now I'm playing the chords one by one, and I'm always going one half step lower. So I'm playing A minor 7, then I'm playing G sharp 13, G minor 7, F sharp 13, and then F minor 7. And of course we can practice this with the pick here. Giving us an even better warm-up than only focusing on the left hand fingerings. But also now we are focused on the picking accuracy, but we can warm up as stated our other fingers as well with the hybrid picking. So I'm going to pick here with the pick the low E and D string. And then with the middle finger, I'm going to pick the G string, and then I'm going to plug the B string with the ring finger. So this is my hybrid picking pattern here. And if we're playing this higher up on the neck, of course we can get more mileage out of this, because then we're switching one fret lower each time. And so on. And the reason why I'm practicing all of this on acoustic guitar is because it's harder. You need more strength in the fingers to press down the strings on acoustic guitar, which by effect makes it more easy if we change back to the electric then. So one thing you can do to really boost your guitar technique is 2 weeks of practice of your normal practice routine on acoustic guitar, 2 weeks straight, and then switch back to the electric guitar. And everything will feel easier because we have more, the strength of our fingers need to be worked out more here on the acoustic guitar. And also check out the website at bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com. There's a free picking guide for blues guitarists. You can download it on the website for free. As with all the other ebooks, you can find many free resources there. So check them out on bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.